How's it going, folks? I hope you guys are looking forward for this topic. Now, many of you guys may come across seeing a death of a person, regardless, maybe one of your family members, or you saw some accident down the road. But the topic that I'm really focused on death, natural causes such as like cancer and as well diseases as you aged, right? When I talk about that, it's like your retirement, like after 65 years old. I work in the aged care facilities, probably more than a year and a half now. And there's two peak time of death, two seasons, which is winter and summer. If it gets too cold, they die. If it's too hot, they die. Now, last year, it was my first year. I was working in aged care. Is probably like what can I say? Like 12 or 13 people has residents who has died in my aged care. Right now, they have passed away in the aged care by natural causes like pneumonia, or a hip fracture. Right, hip fracture. You only have a lifespan of 6 months, up to 6 months. All right. Now, what really sparked me on making this topic was me and my mum. We work in the same industry field, and we shared, and many people out there who has understand how really death is like in aged care, and especially the workers like us. We have to make sure they have the fluids and nutritions and medication and hopefully the best they can have their moments every single moment. Obviously, many of the workers cannot attend or deliver to what they have. It can't be always be there 24/7, every single minute or every single second. Did I came across seeing a one dead body? Yes, I have, and it was really pale white. And let's begin on certain types on aged care. So every individual of us, we are gonna die differently if we, according to the natural way of dying, like cancer or disease or aged. All right. Now, I reckon it's. I was very lucky that I was working in aged care where we combined all sorts of level care into one: palliative, low, high care needs, and those who are bedbound and those are able to walk, able to talk, or just have dementias. We have all sorts, and I've seen all sorts, and how then, how the journey on close on dying. Now, my educator knows when a person exactly when they died by looking at the eyes, which I haven't learned that skill yet. And But what I do know is, let's look at some of the types that we see in the aged care and those how they pass away. I know it's 4 minutes in, but let's do it now. When I went into aged care, I thought, and my mum said the same thing. We usually thought those who are really on the bedbound or on the princess chair just weren't able to talk or weren't able to see, or they're in pain all the time and they need assistance. We, as a newbie who's in this industry, will think they're the ones uh, will be on the process on dying straight away, which is not true in reality. Um, that is depending on the pneumonia, the cancer, and dementia. It depends how long is this going to play out. The ones that passing away is usually the shocking ones are unforeseen. Even though those who are able to walk, able to talk, and you work with them this morning and this afternoon it'll pass away by going to the hospital. It's like a sudden death. Like you get one of those. Another one is obviously their health gone decline and they stop eating, but they're able to talk, they're able to walk. Those are the ones that definitely like cannot eat for like days or weeks. Those are the ones that will pass away, and they weren't able to eat. They don't want to eat or drink. They're starved to death. You got one of those as well. Not because us workers not doing a great job. Is us workers, we do assist feed them, but they just couldn't do it. You got one of those. You got the hip fractured one. Gosh, it's up to 6 months lifespan. I get to see one of them who passed away, and those are the ones that kind of, you know, um, usually who'll walk around, wandering around the facility, and then got the and failed and got a hip fracture, and how they passed away. That's the one of the ways it is. You got so much, and pneumonia one. Gosh, that one is, you never know. This is like a ticking time bomb. You got one of those, and as a worker, when one of your residents pass away, and their belongings been taken away by the family loved ones, then you have new residents who move into the exact same room. As for me, who has worked there for a year and a half, I still reminisced that individual who passed away. And yeah, I do get a lot of my work and working there and work and serve the new clients, right? But you still remember those who passed away. You got those who are stated that they'll go and pass away in a few months. Some of them who end up living there in a couple of years and still haven't passed away. So death could varies. It's a ticking time bomb. And I haven't gone to the stage holding someone's hand before they pass away. I haven't gone to that stage, but that would have been traumatized moment for me. But those who are health decline straight away and right straight away and weren't able to eat or drink, that's the one that, you know, within days they will pass away. And families, some of them in that scenario, it's easier for families members to get to see them one last time. And health declines. When they decline fast, man. So I get to see all of that, and mum's just, we be sharing the same, stories and experience, what we see and what we experience in this industry. And man, I'm gonna let you guys know, man. I really don't want to live old, man. I'm saying as a personal, this is my individual opinion choice, right? I wish I get euthanasia. Yeah, if I get old, it's a lot better than living in the aged care where your neighbor who passed away, or the fella up there just passed away, and knowing that your ticking time bomb is on the clock, is ticking. It's just everyone is in there in the facility not knowing when would they be next, and you have that. So yeah, man, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. So yeah, man.